Alright, everybody, hello! Welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight. I've pretty much done almost everything. I got the Riddler trophies off screen. I only have 2 left. I'm about to fight Deathstroke, and then I have like 1 bomb left, so let's do this.
Sir, the preparations are complete. Nightfall is ready. I will leave it for you to decide when it's time to come home.
Thanks, Alfred.
Wait a minute. How? How is it time? There's no fucking way. Oh. Huh. Weird. Well, I'm not doing it until I get Riddler. And, obviously, Deathstroke. Because I am not doing the Nightfall Protocol right away. Fuck that, dude.
The militia boys are crapping their
I didn't want a Wayne thing. I just wanted to go over here.
pants, but the new boss won't let him go.
That is so stupid. Why would the Nightfall Protocol just happen even though I haven't solved Riddler's stuff? That is so stupid. I pretty much just let him go at that point. Huh.
What kind of stories? Stories, that's all. Rumors. They think he's enjoying it. The bat don't kill people. We all know that. Maybe he's had enough.
Alright, now it's time to look for the last bomb, then fight Deathstroke. What the hell that is. That's gonna be a fun treat to find.
Gonna feel even more satisfying punching the bat knowing it's Brosty Boy under there. That what I think it is? It's Batman! Step on it! He's in his car! Run!
Aha! Bingo. Let's do it.
Uploading virus now, sir. Sir, the enemy is aware of our incursion and has sent a sizable force to curtail it.
Alright. 48? Jesus, okay. Guess they hit everything they got since it's the last one.
Drone offline.
See, when that call happened in the Nightfall Protocol,
The Rattler.
I was concerned that, you know, that it was Deathstroke when I started the recording, you know what I'm saying?
He's
So,
hitting us hard. Taking fire. Drone's been hit. Batman's taking out a Rattler.
oh, just,
Alpha target hit a drone. Rattler down. Drone down. Armor holding. Mama offline. Twin Rattler offline.
yeah.
Dragon down. Diamondback's hit. It won't take another strike.
Oh, that's really wrong. Still 3.
Target
Still
strike.
didn't.
Mama's been hit. Canal
The
drones
bomb's
offline.
payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Well, Batman, looks like you've been busy.
This occupation's over, Slade. You're done.
You think I care about the militia? About Gotham? I'm an assassin, Batman. And I came here tonight to do one thing.
Then do it. Grand Avenue, Slade. I'll be waiting. Grand Avenue. I'm coming for you, Slade.
I imagine he's rather aggrieved at your success so far this evening. You'll have to be at your best to meet him.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. So I got full health. Let's do this. Although the Riddler shit's probably gonna take me a few tries though, because you know his is
Some
pretty
freaks
complicated.
chaining up dead bodies.
Alfred, raise the bridges. He's not getting off this island.
Yes, sir, but please be cautious. Scans indicate that Deathstroke's tank has a 360-degree field of vision. It'll be impossible to catch unaware.
Do you know what every guy who's fought with me and walked away has in common, Batman? I got them next time. Does that thing come with stealth, Batman? Commencing scan. Taking a hit. Diverting 2 Cobras now. 4 still in operation. You can't hide forever. You better pray that car's invisible. Initiating scan.
These fucking things, dude.
We've lost one. Programming Cobra to respond. Sir, we've got 3 Cobras left in the field. Cobra offline. I've got 2 in support. Just 2 remaining.
This ain't going too bad. Ow.
He's gone.
Of course. Just because he got too far away. Fuck you. Oh, shit. I'm zoomed in. It should still increase.
Drone offline. Sending a Cobra to support. I've got a single unit operational. Drone unit in Kingston is down. Oh, crap! Gotcha, Dark Knight.
Holy shit. How do I beat him?
Face me, Bat! I'm stalking you now. That thing will flatten you. You're dead. You're not getting away. Where are you? it's him!
No one escapes me!
Catching us!
You're dead.
Yeah, man, you can try.
I'll find you.
Half health. This ain't bad. It's better than the Arkham Knight fight, a little bit. In a way, because this one's easier. The Arkham Knight fight just was a pain in the ass.
There you are. I'll blow that car apart.
I mean, you
No
can
one
try.
escapes me.
I'm just playing Ring Around the Rosie with you at this point. I've always... It's so disappointing that, you know, Deathstroke had to fight me in a fucking tank. I liked it better in Arkham Origins, fighting him. This one was just me.
Cowardly bastard. You caught me off guard.
You shouldn't have dropped it.
If you were any kind of man, pull the car over and finish this properly.
You had your chance. It's over.
I'll kill you, Batman.
Then you better hope someone puts up the bounty.
This ferryman doesn't need payment anymore. I'll deliver you for free.
We. Alright, next.
Move it, Slade.
You call this a prison?
You think it's wise to put me in here with all these lesser warriors? You might not have any prisoners left when you return.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, now it's time for the Riddler. Actually, no. There's still the DLC missions I
Taking
have to
that
do.
mask off was a big mistake.
I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna at least do the Riddler next, then we'll go from there. Probably just do the Riddler stuff and then make a final episode and show the ending. We'll see, depending on how long this takes. Alright, there's the Riddler.
Back up! It's the Bat! Drive! Drive!
Bat's here.
Ah, Detective, you arrived! I thought Catwoman's little predicament might encourage your participation. I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below.
I hated these Riddler trials because they're so annoying. Because if you just fuck up one time, it's over.
Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. You will address me at all times as Riddler, the Riddler, or Mr. Nigma, sir. Otherwise, Detective, I expect your patented brand of churlish silence. Rule the second. All gauntlets, cowl-integrated microphones, and other communications devices, bat-themed or otherwise, are to be switched off prior to the start of the test. Should you be caught using any of these, you will be expelled from the course. Rule the third. The use of purpose-built riddle-solving equipment is strictly prohibited. I am familiar with the contents of your utility belt, Detective, and I will be evaluating any sudden additions over the course of this evening most suspiciously. Rule the fourth. In the event of fire or flood, I will be on hand to guide you to the nearest emergency exit. Assuming, that is, you are not too proud to follow my advice. In that eventuality, we will consider your stubbornly prideful suicide an admission of defeat. Rule the fifth. Do not ask for clues. Rule the sixth. Should I, in my exasperation, choose to provide you with a clue, hint, obliquely meaningful insult, or any other form of assistance, you will not ask for further elucidation, but instead thank me for my kind generosity, whilst adhering to the forms of address outlined in the very first rule. Rule the seventh. Bathroom breaks will be administered on a discretionary basis. Should we find ourselves at a pivotal moment in your arduous journey to self-realization and defeat, I expect you to hold it in. Rule the eighth.
Oh my
Any
god.
accidents resulting from my strict enforcement of the seventh rule are to be considered your fault entirely. Rule the ninth.
How many do you
Required to recite
have?
back to me this full list of rules at any moment I request. Again, keeping in mind the naming conventions I outlined in the very first rule. Rule the 10th. I, the Riddler/Mr. Nigma, sir, reserve the right to add or announce further rules if and when they become necessary. Yes, I know what you're thinking, Detective. Mr. Nigma, sir, knows how to meticulously structure a good time. In any case, Detective, I'm getting rather tired at the way your stupidity forces me to outline the basics like this. So here's that code you've been waiting for. Let's see how long it takes for you to figure out how to use it.
Oh, I know how to use it. It's just I wanted to wait for you to finish.
Well done, Dark Knight. Isn't life more satisfying when you do as you're told? Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom really fast. Tick-tock, Detective. Tick-tock.
Oh shit, that was
Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a doozy. It's gonna take me a few tries to do this.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
Oh, I'm about to find out, aren't I?
Disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes?
Oh,
Work
God.
that undeveloped brain of yours.
That was terrible. Now I'm running low on time.
Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more! Now pay Pay attention, detective. Go left.
Oh, come on. I was beyond that. Screw you.
Oh, detective, what's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near?
Yeah, sure, man. I'm probably gonna fail this because I fucked it up pretty severely.
You're close, detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now.
Yep, I fucked it.
Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours.
Oh man, I was so close
Relax,
to failing.
Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me.
Yep.
Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
If I fuck up, I'm gonna be so upset. Dude. This is an intense thing.
One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Too many more. Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat.
Yeah, fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna check the time real quick. I'm at 23 minutes. I'm not doing too terrible. Alright, next. Oh, it's up here.
There's gotta be someone left in Gotham worth robbing. Or, you know, at least beating. You see what that thing does to cars? I ain't staying to find him. He's on our tail. I'll run that thing.
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. sufficiently simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. Detective?
Shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be too hard.
You know, Dark Knight, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
Yeah, might take me a minute. That's okay.
Stuck, Batman? I cannot quite believe this, but I actually feel disappointed.
Shut up. Take me a minute.
Oh dear, Dark Knight. You don't stand a remote chance of solving this one.
It might help if I use the Batmobile controls.
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Can you trust him, Catwoman? Can you trust?
You'd better be right, Batman. Head still attached? Great. Collar still attached? Not so great.
Congratulations! You've achieved the very minor victory of not being as stupid as you look. Not stupid as you look. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big, mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage.
Oh boy.
Nice driving, idiot. He's right there. Just go! want to take the wheel?
Oh god. My game lagged for a second there.
Nah, Penguin's parents were Gotham royalty. He got the accent at school, if it's for real anyway. Let's go see the blown.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. Close, but it's not quite on the dot. Dot.
Oh, well, that's a shame. No, come on, you piece of... I gotta go all the way around. Cool.
Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why,
Yeah.
she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Riddle remaining. I don't understand. What I do know, Detective, is that you can't even fail correctly. That's how incompetent you are.
Only one more riddle. And I know where it's at, too. Just I have to activate it later.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all.
Okay, so 2. Okay, hold on. Three, 1, 4, 5, 2.
Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman. Catwoman, you're lagging behind. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission.
Wanna help?
Here, why don't you take out your creative frustrations on my automated assistants?
Such a gentleman.
It's quite liberating to have freed myself from reliance on Gotham's ill-educated science detective. My programming animates these beautiful
Take it out.
creations of Dark Knight. My engineering gave them shape. Not that one of your absurd back contraptions is so brilliant. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it? Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
Yeah, buddy.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing bullshit.
It's Batman! He's got a friggin' tank! Oh God, get us out of here!
Yeah, but he said beneath, so this isn't it.
I don't care if the gas is gone. Batman still ain't one to fight. Look, would you just shut up about it? You'd scream too if you thought you saw the bat.
Yeah, but you said underneath. I figured it'd be below, but I'm wrong. Okay, here we go.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore. Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design.
I see. It's been forever since I did this, so...
I control these.
That's fine. Yes.
ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop?
Pit stop.
I would not pit stop.
Very good, Dark Knight. Again! Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrapped. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure. Oh, Dark Knight. That looked like it hurt. Did it?
Well, at least I have plenty of time.
Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap.
I know I'm taking my time here, but I don't care.
What a fitting end for you, Detective.
Whoa.
A stain on my floor.
Now, yep. That'll do it.
You'll be crushed, flattened, pulverized. Any second now.
I already was. Like 3 times.
It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure.
Damn it! I thought I could fucking make it.
Dude. Racing line is.
Oh my god. Fuck you.
Your vehicle cannot withstand such pressure, Detective. Trust me on this. I ran the calculations.
Oh.
Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to
Oh,
stop
good.
the fun
The
so
fun
soon.
part.
Your next key awaits.
And here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions. I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
Oh my god, dude. You're a turd. Okay, I just want to make sure it's still on. Oh, that's not even too far away. Okay.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. Maybe you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
Very good, Dark Knight. Since you insist on dressing like a flying rat, I put those abilities to the test. En route to the next one?
Yep, I'll try, man.
As capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. The next key awaits you.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness.
Okay, so the 3 lines.
Do you think he's smart enough, Cat?
Wait a minute, this is a trick.
What's the matter?
Shut up.
Don't trust the world's greatest detective to get it right.
So this is the 3, and the other ones are the other ones. Hold on.
Oh, this is too tense to watch.
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die.
Yeah. If it's not this one, it was the other one. I hope it was this one. Oh, man, that was close.
Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Selena's waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
Jeez, that was a hell of a hit. Whoa. should have saved Joker's dialogue for the Riddler stuff, but oh well, I mean, that sucks. Didn't think about it until just now.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room is waiting.
Greetings to my costumed contestants. Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Lol.
Hey, don't shove.
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Move over, would you?
So rude. Sweet.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Well, you meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
I'll take the red ones.
There's more where that came from, Batman. I built a highly efficient production line. You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally? After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up out there. He's arrived at 11.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Freaking back! There's no one here!
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective, and I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys.
What? Sorry about that.
World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water, like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? Well done, Detective. I think you're getting the hang of it. That's one, Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth. Careful, Detective, or those blades will open up the car like a tin can. You being the expired hunk of stale meat inside. Look at you, Detective. Hanging there in that hideous machine like a particularly ugly chandelier. You know, Detective, if I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, Detective. I have no doubt. Another switch? When the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friend?
Dude, get me out of here. Holy shit.
You know what?
Damn.
I I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there! Don't think I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick and a quick death, Detective. But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short.
Yeah, okay. I hit the button game, but whatever. I guess it didn't connect right away.
Struggling, Detective? I'm afraid you're running several minutes behind my projections. This is why my projections were off. I failed to consider both your incompetence and your stupidity as two distinct variables. Apologies, Detective. I will recalculate post-haste. Excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out. You know, the line between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old.
Good luck, Catwoman. Given Batman's limited intelligence, I'm afraid you're going to need it.
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
On my way.
I have always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Yep. Why do I have to keep mission selecting this? It's so stupid.
Selena's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
The hell is that thing? It's folks get whacked when I was a kid, too. Don't see me getting all...
We're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Did that hurt, Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie, you're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna redo this with Batman. So go up 2, over 2, 2, over 2. Up 2. And over 4. 3. Nope,
Oh,
too many.
what a shock. For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting it.
Up 1 more. So for her, she's at this one, so maybe over 2? No. Okay. Up 1. This sucks. I hate this part. Well, of course, then again, I hate most Riddler's parts. 1, 2,
Nearly there, Selena.
3. 4. Okay. Up 1. No? Oh, whatever.
Done on this side.
just about earned it.
Seriously, Eddie, how much longer is this going to take?
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up. But just be careful while you do it, okay?
Penguin's weapons caches have been...
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
So hang on. If Batman is Bruce Wayne, then who's been playing Bruce Wayne all this time? So who's controlling the militia now that the night's gone? Run! Go! Get out of here! Get the hell out! Batman showed up. I'm getting out of here while the car's still in one piece.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph. So I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course. A symbol of your failure.
This is the hardest one of them.
My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance. So, let us take that inexplicably life-size children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Tudover, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. That's it, detective. Drive faster, drive headlong into defeat. Behold your doom. What? Impossible! That cannot be! You should have fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely. I got the equations right here.
I could probably do the first two parts. It's just the third. It's just the.
I don't
second
understand.
part. It's
How are you still alive?
because
Oh, of course.
stubborn.
You got lucky, didn't you?
I'm stubborn.
It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. Farewell, Dark Knight. No! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me!
Well, I'm trying.
Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now.
Mechanism.
You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will. Goodbye.
Damn, dude.
Stop not dying!
Well, I just did. That's gonna cost me.
No,
Fuck,
you
dude.
can't try two solid objects.
I'm not trying to.
It's really basic physics.
Yep.
Dark Knight, don't wait.
Might as well just hit reset because I ain't gonna make it. I told you this part is so fucking horseshit. The moment I get caught by those stupid ass things, it just takes more and more time off of my hands.
My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance. So, let us take that inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Tudoberg, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. That's it, detective. Drive faster, drive headlong into defeat. Behold your doom. What? Impossible! That cannot be! You should have fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely. I've got the equations right here. I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you? It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. Farewell, Dark Knight.
Oh, I was off by one. Fuck you.
No! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me!
Damn well try.
Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now.
Mechanism.
You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will. Goodbye. Where did you learn how to drive? Come now, detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman.
Okay, almost there.
The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them after all. Can you trust him, Catwoman? Trust.
Okay, so what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you think he's smart enough, Cat?
I think it's this one.
And here we go.
If I have to redo that whole thing, I'm gonna be so sad.
Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my final exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room.
I know I keep pausing, but I keep making sure things are hunky-dory. Alright, let's see.
Do you have a photographic memory, Detective? Because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, Detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck.
Riddler, tell me everything.
Screw you!
Let's try that again.
Okay, I'll talk.
And that's the last riddle.
Well, it's been a hell of a Halloween.
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last course. Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never ask nicely.
This is it. One last hoop to jump through. Then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Meet the Riddle Square. A puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid 15th century torture devices.
If Eddie wanted us to play a game of life-size chess, he could have left us more pieces.
I don't think that was the idea.
Riddle me this. How can you play my game when you've already been barred?
Play my.
Perhaps you're looking at this conundrum the wrong way. You can't go through it, children. And no, you cannot tunnel under it either.
Can you find a way in?
Congratulations! Now let's cut to the best part.
Selina, watch out! Get ready.
Damn it! How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Ah! Beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings. You will not win this!
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
Okay, step one. Oh. Yeah, I've never done that with
It's
her
done.
before.
Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself. You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well, Hanson, what are we waiting for? So is it just Central Gotham that's evacuated? Or are the mansions empty too?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
Cheater! You fraud! Bumbling amateur!
Look, reduce me, Batman. If you cannot simply bow down when confronted with your obvious superior, then I will stoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you! I designed this suit to properly defend myself against your violent excesses. So please understand, Dark Knight, this is an intellectual victory above all.
All yours.
Which color do you prefer?
Finally.
Riddle me this. You think me outwitted? Prepare to be outbeaten! Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege. Solve every last riddle in this city and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
Or Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl.
Which, I'm just doing this for the dialogue, like going back in and getting the last riddle.
Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How should we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Tonight's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.
Alright, now after we fight the Riddler, I'm gonna save the rest of the DLC for another time, so let's do this.
You forced this contraption over my brain. I'll reward you with punishment, debasement, and pain. So, you solved them all. Well, well, well. What a smart little detective you turned out to be. My one mistake has always been very slightly overestimating just how stupid you are. Overestimating. Come back to the orphanage, detective, and I'll deconstruct you like a flimsy philosophical position.
Yeah, well, let's see it.
Well, Dark Knight, it seems you have earned the right to die at my mechanical hands. But look, we do not meet as equals. In fact, you literally have not a hope of victory. Oh, I wish I could say that I have found the one-sided rivalry of ours intellectually stimulating, but in truth, I grew bored of you. Killing you here will finally liberate me to engage in more edifying pursuits. Goodbye, detective. Nor remember. Riddle! Mechanical, homicidal, and red all over. This is the end! My apotheosis! You are bested, you are conquered, and you are mine!
Sorry, Eddie, but it looks like you're cheating to me.
No! What are you doing here? This is not your private cat!
Eddie, sweetie, you invited me, remember? And then you tied me to a chair. And you asked if I'm under. Get it!
I diddle diddle! My robots are indestructible! Oh, no, my you solve them all! You shouldn't be... ready to be vaporized? I cannot be beaten!
Gotcha. Barely did it, too.
Thanks, Selina, for the daring last-minute rescue. It was very heroic.
It was under control.
Sure it was. Now be a good damsel and bestow a kiss on your gallant hero.
Play nice.
You're not playing at all.
No, I'm not. Not anymore.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means this is the end, Selina. It means we can't. I can't.
I will see you again, right?
No one will. Gotham needs something more, something worse to defend her. She needs a new myth. A legend more powerful than I can be right now. A legend that can only rise from the ashes of the Batman.
Some things you can't do alone, Bruce.
And some things you have to.
Call if you need me.
I won't.
I know. I just wanted to say it.
Where am I? What's happening to me?
You're a smart man, Edward. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
No. You cheated. Catwoman cheated. She stole my victory from me.
A fight I couldn't win? That doesn't even fit your definition of playing fair.
It was fair! If you weren't able to bypass the robot's multi-layer encryption, decipher their unique operating system, and reprogram them mid-battle, that doesn't mean you get to call in assistance.
You need help, Nigma.
I never need help with anything!
Out you go, Nigma.
Ha! I could have brought me here twice as quickly.
Well, riddle me this. Was Green proud and ass kicked all over?
How exceedingly droll. I won't be needing a lawyer, you jumped-up security guard. I will represent myself. You forget, you bothersome bat. Every time you overcome my puzzles, I learn that little bit more about you. Soon enough, there will be a riddle that leaves you dead.
Alfred, the city's...
Excellent work, sir. Gotham's villainous contingent has been brought to task yet again. You should be immensely proud of your achievements. The city is forever in your debt.
Most beautiful thing in the world.
It's time for nightfall.
Everything is in place, sir. The Batwing is on its way to the GCPD rendezvous point.
Holy shit. I got a lot of points. Still not enough to get everything. That's a shame. Sure was able to get a lot.
I always thought the person inside.
Well, there's just a couple more things left to do, and that's the DLC missions. There's like 3 of them, I believe. Let me see. Because I knew that Mad Hatter was another one. Yeah. There's 3, okay. We'll see what happens. But, I'll have to save that for another time, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.